Congratulations to Ghana.
Okay, so President Mahama just made history at the United Nations General Assembly in New York. Let me explain. You see, not just with speeches, but with bold moves from health reforms to ringing the NASDAQ bell. President Mahama landed in New York, came something symbolic. President Mahama at the NASDAQ in New York. Yes, the Ghanaian president on Wall Street ringing the closing bell. This wasn't just photo or politics. It was tied to US-Ghana Executive Business Roundtable, showcasing Ghana as a place for investors to look twice. And right there in Times Square, towering above the crowd, President Mahama's image lit up the massive NASDAQ billboard. The words, Ghana at NASDAQ.
Wow, this is massive. A very big congratulations to the good people of Ghana, as Ghanaian president is making Ghana proud and also making Africa proud. Nigerians and Ghanaians are ranting massively in seeing what President Mahama is doing in New York and also seeing his picture being posted in the billboard in New York City. This is massive. Let's take a look at these videos. And please, do not forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. I'll be back to throw more light on it.
Congratulations to Ghana. Type congratulations to Ghana in the comment section. As in President John Mahama, Ghana don't break another record.
Breaking news coming. And guys, this is going to blow your mind. President John Dramani Mahama has become the topic of the day in New York City. He has become the king, the hero. As the people of New York in the USA erected a billboard with President John Dramani Mahama picture on the billboard. First in history, no African president has ever done this. President John Dramani Mahama people in the New York erected a big billboard for President John Dramani Mahama and put his picture on it. And this is even a NASDAQ. I can't believe it. Wow, beautiful. President John Dramani Mahama, a billboard has been erected for the president with a very big congratulations to him. Because in the meeting, he is the only president who has been endorsed, and all the record shows that President John Dramani Mahama is the only president who has done very marvelous work in terms of democracy. Are you getting me? And he wrote on the Facebook that at the NASDAQ in New York this afternoon, before meeting with the US Chamber of Commerce. Wow. A very big billboard erected with President John Dramani Mahama picture on it in the New York City in USA. Guys, what do you think? Our president is a hero. Is a king.
So where is the training center?
Hi, hi, sir. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to meet you.
So this is Vanya, our photographer.
Yes.
She's gonna have you positioned in front of the tower.
Yes.
And maybe we could take like do you guys want to do a big photo? And then we'll take photos with him.
No, it's gonna come up in a few seconds.
It's going to come up in a few seconds.
All right, I'm gonna have you standing right here for it. And then facing me this way. All right. And then can I have everyone saying something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, once again.
Three. Hey, the guy in red. Now there we go. Whoa.
Right here for me. There you go.
Capture.
Right here.
Yeah, you see, you tell and see. That's the opening for business. Oh, yeah. Capture. Ghana is open. Yeah, Ghana is open.
Did you want to do a team photo?
Yeah, let's do a team photo. No. He's a very good Ladies and gentlemen, President of Ghana.
Head of International, and it's a pleasure to welcome you all here to this event by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and NASDAQ with His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Business, putting the NASDAQ sign. And I think you'll hear around the room a number of companies that are the sixth president of the Fourth Republic of Ghana. Mr. President, champions of the U.S. business community here in your economic development and we're excited at the prospect of working with your administration to strengthen trade and investment between our two countries. It's the largest American business organization representing the interests of 3 million companies of all sectors and sizes, and a strategic position in West Africa. Ghana's leadership as host of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement Secretariat. That's the reason why you see us from the U.S. Chamber.
We have bauxite, we have lithium, recently we discovered nickel, and some other rare minerals. And so that there are opportunities in that area. There are several foreign companies working in that space, Goldfields Ghana, Newmont, and several of them are all doing business successfully in Ghana. But there are also medium to small scale Ghanaian companies in the sector. We also have the oil and gas sector. The upstream, we started oil and gas production in 2010. And since then, there had been a decline because over the last 8 years, there were several disagreements between government and several of the companies operating in the oil and gas space, upstream space. E&I had litigation with a small company, and government didn't handle it well, so E&I moved their headquarters to Cote d'Ivoire and withdrew all their investments. I'm happy to say Ghana is open for business in the upstream sector. And so E&I, we have an American company, Cosmos, who are partners with Tao in the Jubilee field, and they're committed to invest another $2 billion to raise the production of the Jubilee and 10 fields. E&I has the Sankofa prospect, and they're producing oil and gas from there. And we're using much of the gas that we're receiving to help to produce power for electricity. So that's good. There's space for investment in the downstream sector in terms of petroleum storage, in terms of petroleum refining, in terms of
sincere, let's be frank, let's drop joke aside. As in Ghana president, they try. I'm telling you the truth. As in the level when they carry Ghana, they go this time around there. Look, the level. Look, this man never reach 1 year. John Mahama never reach 1 year. Let's just say maybe 8 or 9 months. As in see impact when it don't make. That one a breaking of record. No be our president when go in Japan when go they lie. Say don't fight corruption. Imagine, person there for national TV like this, you they lie. Say there is no more corruption since you enter, that everything have been impact. Jesus. But President John Mahama know they talk. Maybe you know they come outside, go come just they carry they talk, cho. But our president will come outside, he go they talk things when they don't say and see. Ghana president they break record, but our president he go they sign peace deal with bandit and the rest. Ghana to the
You can't tell me that this is paid advert. This is never a paid advert. Some countries, I don't want to mention some countries' names, had to send their people from their country to go to America, wait for their presidents, for people to come and welcome them. The same people that were together in their country and sent to America to go and wait at America to welcome the man that is coming later. But you see, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. You see, when you are a good man, people love to associate with you. When you achieve, you have a lot of relationship. Look at the welcome. Look at the effects. Look at after the conference, at the United Nations activity. Look at what is happening in New York. This man, man, you were ready for the job, and I think the world is loving you. It is that simple. Just be sincere, be honest, and do the job.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
You see that is these 36 states that we have in Nigeria. Nigeria is not supposed to have 36 states in this country, because that is one of the biggest things that is making everybody in this country suffer. If most of these states in this country are businesses or companies, they don't vote by now. Because in this country, in a few states, they generate all the money where all of the states in this Nigeria this year. You understand? In this country, we are not supposed to have 36 states. And I believe Ned Nwoko was even advocating for more states in the southeast. See here, the east not supposed to pass 2 states. West not supposed to pass maybe Ogun State and Lagos State. Then when it comes to the north self not supposed pass 3 states. You understand? Because when you look at it now, most of all the money we are making in this country is going to servicing the government or necessary governments that we have in all these states. Every state in this country have their own state assembly. There are thousands of government workers in each state. And not to say all these government workers, they are doing anything that is bringing any benefit. They are producing anything that we are exporting to be giving us dollars, improving our economy. They are not doing, even now, states will get the most amount of numbers of ghost workers. You understand? So that's it. I don't see the reason why Nigeria should have 30 states as far as we are. Most of this money that we are throwing away in paying government workers, paying local government workers, paying councillors. Do you know in a state, the National Assembly, the state assembly, they go have all their what's in the corner, all their senators are the House of Rep member, and that's so they go to pay all of them millions by millions, and all the other benefits will come inside it. Then you go to local government, then you go to councillor, then you go to Now why we go budget like 100 billion naira in a year for this country? Then 80 billion will go into paying just salaries. We cannot build road. We cannot build anything. Not to service government workers. So if this country is going to grow, the best thing for us to do in this country is to merge all these states together. Make Nigeria grow first. So I don't understand why we should maintain this anomaly that is driving Nigeria into poverty. Go to Static Sense on Twitter. You see. Be like now only 2 or 3 states, they make more than they are receiving from the federal government. If not for oil for this country, most of these states for them fold since. If not for all these Nigeria Delta states, Lagos and few other oil producing states, all these states for them close. So what is the point of having all these states if they cannot even take care of their own self? It's like a man having 20 children when he cannot even take care of 2. Those children will be suffering. Is it not better to just have 2 children and take care of them well? Then when you take care of those children well, and they grow up and start and mature and get their own money, and they are better off than you, they can now decide to even marry 2 wives. By that time, they don't balance well. This is what Nigeria is supposed to do. Maybe we should have like total of 5 to 10 states. Then once we don't develop, money don't flow. We don't have companies. We don't have, the structure, the development structure that we are supposed to have. Then we will start, thinking about creating multiple states for people that want to create the states. If some of these states, whether for this east and for west and for north, now person business when they wrong, that person for don't close them things because they are not bringing anything. They are just taking from other states, and they are making other states not to even develop.
Oh my God, when will Nigeria ever be a better country? Every day you keep hearing terrible news coming from Nigeria. God really needs to save this country. At this point, there's no hope for the country again. Only God can save Nigeria. A lot has been spoken on this video, therefore giving their points and reasons of what they think about Ghanaians and Nigerians. But I am full with excitement and joy seeing what President Mahama is doing in New York, and also seeing his picture being posted in the billboard in New York City. When I saw that, I am so full with joy. Ghanaians, you guys are lucky. Every day there is something to celebrate in Ghana. I must tell you, there is something to celebrate in Ghana. Unlike my country, Nigeria, you hardly see good news in that country. I don't understand. Why? Congratulations one more time to the good people of Ghana. I am happy that at least Ghana leaders are trying so hard to put Ghana at the #1 top. Ghana is always on the map, always there. Tell me one reason why you'll not be proud to be a Ghanaian. Tell me, give me one reason. Because if you have a reason, I don't know what to say about you, because if we're able to have the privilege to taste what Ghanaians are tasting, I think we'll have a peace of mind. But at this point, I hope that one day God send a savior to save their country, Nigeria. But at the same time, I am so pleased and happy to see the Ghana president picture in New York City. I would also love to see your comments on the comment section of what you also think of this video. And please, at this point, if you have not liked the video, please do me by liking the video. And don't forget to share so that more people can see this video. And please, if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please do not make it your last by subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.